Call regular city council meeting Tuesday, September 6, 2016 to order. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Putoff.
Here.
Ferrari.
Here.
Waldorf. Lukosius.
Here.
Radke.
Here.
Sapienza. Payton. Mayor Harrell.
Here, pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No presentations, no public comment on agenda items. We have a motion to receive the minutes placed on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second, Your Honor. Have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Do we have a motion to receive the financial reports and place on file? So moved, Your Honor. Have a motion and a second to receive financial reports placed on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. I have a motion to receive the activity reports and place on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to receive the activity reports placed on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Committee reports, Finance Safety Services, Chairman Putoff.
Disbursements will be handled by the new father, Alderman Radke, tonight.
Yes, Your Honor. Total disbursements for September 7th, 2016 are $1,504,851.59. I move that be received, placed on file, the bills paid in the usual manner.
Do I have a second?
I will second that.
I have a motion and a second to receive the disbursements, place on file, and pay the bills in the usual manner. Is there any discussion? Have a roll call vote. Clerk, call the roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved.
Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion that we authorize the purchase of 3 Badger.
Was that him down in L6 today?
3 handheld with internal Orion receivers from Midwest Meter. We cost them about $7,400. What these are, Your Honor, would be the handheld meter readers.
It's just one.
It's one. Third version.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? I wasn't at the meeting, but the one that we're replacing is what, 10, 12 years old, something like that? It's out of date, wore out, electronics. Okay, have a roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved.
Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to execute a service agreement with A Plus Engineering for the demolition and tank removal at the Marathon gas station, on 4th Street. We've been looking at for several years. Eric, do you have something you want to?
Yeah, Jeff and I vetted a couple firms for this project, and we met with a few, as well as received a couple other submittals, and ultimately wanted to move forward with K+. Their proposal that they had sent over, basically just a real quick outline of the scope of work that they'll be doing, and within this proposal is preparing bid specifications for the demolition of the site, so which includes the building and the removal of the tanks. They'll be providing oversight when the tanks are removed, as well as some testing. We'll also be support staff during the project. The city will, if they need anything when they're not in the area, if you will. Yeah, all of that will come. It'll be completely demoed. And then the site improvement contract we'll handle in-house. So once the demolition is complete, we'll take it from that point. We can have a discussion about that at the committee level or council as a committee of a whole, wherever we want to, on how we want to move forward with the property once it is cleaned.
So this is a property that we acquired through it was abandoned. The court declared it abandoned.
Correct.
And we have some access, we think, to the lust fund for the tanks to be removed, or are we?
Yes, they'll also coordinate that work, between that fund and what we expend here for this improvement. They would put us in that lust fund. My understanding from them through our meeting is that they are starting to pay on those. So so it's hopeful that we would be in that.
As of now, though, we did the testing and there wasn't a leak determined, so we're outside of the lust funds. Those are only for detected leaks. But if there is one discovered during the tank removal process, they're going to coordinate with the Office of the State Fire Marshal to make sure that we get into those lust funds.
Yeah, that's correct, and then there's certain other things that we'll want to be sure that are documented during that tank removal time, in order to be eligible for funding. So we'll keep a close eye on that as it comes forward.
I'll second that motion, Your Honor.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. If there's no further discussion, we'll have a roll call vote. Call the roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari. Colchis.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Sapienza. Peyton.
Motion approved.
Next, Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to execute an engineering service agreement with Chamlin and Associates for the WTP high-service pump improvements.
Any discussion?
Yeah, this one here is, one of our next steps in keeping with our improvements in our water treatment side, infrastructure within the city. Chris and I and Justin have been working on it over probably the last year and a half and outlaying a plan to make improvements that we need specifically at the treatment plant. Next up is the upgrade on the booster pumps. With that upgrade, we do want to reanalyze the entire system. So we want to make sure that when we make this upgrade, everything else, of course, is compatible. Some of the mechanical is out of the realm of my expertise, so hence the reason for getting an engineering service agreement with Chamlin on this one. And of course, they had done the first one. Chris has some items that we're going to utilize as well, some recent things that were done by Donnie. So between Chris, myself, and Mike, we'll work on getting that updated and the plans together to upgrade the booster pumps. Also included in this would be taking care of all the permitting with IEPA.
Any further discussion? We will have a roll call vote. Clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Colchis.
Aye.
Radke. Sapienza. Peyton.
Motion approved.
Next, Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to approve a quote from Universal Asphalt and Excavating for sealing and pavement markings at the city parking lots in the amount of $7,794. These lots are at Fifth Street, the Fifth Street lot between Peoria Street and Putnam, and the northwest corner of Fifth and Putnam.
Yes.
We own a series of about four or five lots back here. The one at the municipal building, the one right next door here, the one behind Debo's, which is the lot here that we're talking about, the one on the corner, and then also the north portion of the lot behind the rehab center, which is the old Sears building. So in keeping with our pavement preservation program, we lumped in city-owned lots, trying to target the worst first, being those two. So hopefully we'll move forward with the improvement on those, and then next year we'll come back probably with another two.
Any further discussion? Have a roll call vote. Clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Colchis.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Sapienza. Peyton.
Aye.
Motion approved. Anything further from Public Services?
That's all, Your Honor.
Okay, reports of city attorney, ordinances, resolutions.
Thank you, Robert. First, I have the minutes of the Planning and Zoning Commission hearing held on August 31st, 2016, concerning the petition of Abby Burris requesting special use for 2310 Shooting Park Road, Peru, Illinois. Ms. Burris was requesting a home occupation special use. She had previously operated a hair salon and is moving it to this new location, which met all of the regulations under the zoning ordinance for a home occupation. Letters from two neighbors favorably recommending approval of the special use ordinance were received, as well as a unanimous recommendation from the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Okay, we have a motion to receive the minutes placed on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second, Your Honor.
Have a motion to receive minutes placed on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried.
Next one, I have the associated ordinance with an ordinance granting a home occupation use as sought by the petition of Abby Burris for property located at 2310 Sheen Park Road, Peru, Illinois. Be it ordained that a special use home occupation is granted to Ms. Burris at that location.
Have a motion to approve the ordinance as written and read?
So moved, Your Honor.
A second, Your Honor.
Have a motion and a second to approve the ordinance as written and read. Is there any discussion? Have a roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Sapienza.
Aye.
Payton.
Motion approved.
You'll all be
set,
there
Abby.
for free haircuts.
Finally, Your Honor, I have a resolution authorizing signature authority for open space lands acquisition and development grant project, and I will defer to Eric on this one.
This resolution is to provide signature authority to NCICG. We have a contract with them to administer the grant. Essentially, they'll be setting up a checking account that the funds will flow into, and then managing the disbursement of funds as pay apps come.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the resolution as written and read.
So moved. Second, Your Honor.
Motion and second to approve the resolution as written and read. Is there any discussion? Have a roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved. Okay, unfinished business. Do we have any unfinished business? Nothing? Okay, new business. Any new business? Okay, petitions, communications.
We have a communication from Jim Schaefer requesting permission to hold a 4th annual LP Cavalier 5K Run Walk on Saturday, October 1st, 2016.
Do we have a motion to receive the communication, place on file, and grant permission if there's not a conflicting, let's see, where are they out here? Okay, if there's nothing conflicting with that date.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All in favor, signify by aye. All opposed, motion carried. Any further communication?
Did, LP ever, the homecoming parade's on the 29th, I don't recall ever.
I haven't received a letter.
It's on the 29th?
Yeah, that's why I looked.
Okay, do we have any public comment? Any public comment? Claire, Abby, Claudia, Jim, Bob? Nobody? Closed session, anybody? No? Motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, meeting adjourned.